It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Ravens and the Jets, and it's coming up next.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's a give up the middle. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. Now Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by a 1st-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 14 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. The Jets had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. They can bounce back and move to 3-1. They'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
Love now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Back to the ground with Hall. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On first down, right back to Hall. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turnovers in the pocket for him as well. Trying to throw the ball downfield, but all we're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
From the 32 line, here's 1st and 10. Here's Love. Full right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Well, that was an impressive 31-yard gain.
I know we love our jobs. Pretty much any play we see, we're pretty excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football. And that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now Jackson on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5. Jackson from the shotgun. And his throw is going to be incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run-line charts.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But we're a really competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they're at now because they think that they're better and they're going to prove it again in this game.
Meanwhile, the pass is should have been intercepted. But it runs out falling incomplete. Now is the punter, Jordan Stout. Here comes Rager. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Curtis Samuel and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be. So we've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, which shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they contained him very well. And he is going to power the Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They're making a real first-quarter statement with the run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Paul again. Nifty move. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. The give now to Abanikanda, taken down at the 30.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are off to a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ballgame. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. To throw is Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 27-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards the pickup there.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give him a huge play for one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come out now against a 3rd and 6. Jackson. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Holding offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Here's Jackson. Short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Jackson now. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. Fourth down.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good for 56 yards out. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say for the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw now, here's Love. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
What was that, Ruff?
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
Straight ahead is Hall. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go. If you're not going to get
taken it right down Broadway. The right end touchdown, New York. Curtis Samuel, 59 yards. And the Jets add 6 to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 18 now. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10. as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson running again. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Holding, offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's got a man, complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side here taken in by Bateman.
Complete to number 7, Rashad Bateman.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Foreman powering ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
I'm sure he said challenge accepted. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to start here this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And it goes a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that they don't start to slow him down. It's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because He is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Running left, it's Hall. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you can hit the jackpot there.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Touchdown! Curtis Samuel with a second touchdown in this first half. And the Jets are able to extend their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages, and you've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
On 2nd down, Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Jackson options out left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
False start. Offense.
The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6.
9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
On 3rd down, Jackson. It's brought in by Harris. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21.
14. First down, Ravens.
Play action. Now Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. To throw again is Jackson. And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews from 13 yards out. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I know a lot of coaches like to break their season into quarters. And how about the first 4 games for this guy? 3 touchdowns scored, really making his mark in the red zone here in the first month of the season.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Jets take it over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. Obviously, his vision and legs have carried him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That's not good enough, man.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They're going option play on 3rd down. And they'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And this will be taken at the 13. The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Well, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And Jackson throwing once more. Goes to the sideline and incomplete. Nearly intercepted, in fact, but he couldn't hang on. 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits him the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. It was an excellent first half from quarterback Jordan Love. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Jets now to take over. They were losers to Kansas City a week ago, but they are out in front right now.
Come on, 38.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. Love, they go play action now. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Johnny Smith. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. A give running right is Hall. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Hall again. And able to use his blockers to get this over the 40. 113 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll run with Hall. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. On play action. Love to throw. This one incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit out back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Love's throw taken in by Samuel. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going back to Love. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action this time with Love. Pressure and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Love. complete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career low. Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there's still something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's draped at the 17. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get involved in the end zone.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. That is caught with Rashad Bateman. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. They got 29 yards that time. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Sure, right there. They'll lose a yard there, but 2nd and 11. Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Flowers. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Now it's Jackson. This is caught. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And they'll run again. And this time he's in for a Raven touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete bat. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Tucker now to add the point after. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. That time a 9-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Now a second down throw for Love here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And now meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Ravens take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Now this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Jets take it over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Give to Hall running right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 142 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40. A good gain of 14 there to moves the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Handoff, running left, here's Hall. And he sheds a tackle, now he's got some space. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 more there, another first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
First down, going to the air with Love. And his throw is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here's the Jets punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Now it's Jackson. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this returnable for Rager. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Jets will take over. And New York set to take the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground, Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At their 48-yard line.
Here's a give to Hall. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And this offense on third down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. But the fourth quarter, you come up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistent. 63 yards receiving for him now. That last catch good enough for a first down. Now Love. And caught. Right side. Green. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Love.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Love. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When there's extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start by running the action to the right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15.
Holding offense.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one was accepted. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And down he'll go at the 25. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third and 3. Jackson able to find the open man. It's complete. And they work this well downfield across the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 4. Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
It's a gain of 6. And a Raven first down.
Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Short one there, caught by Likely. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. So third down and a field goal from here will be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. That's undeniable, but that time the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And that's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Jordan Love ready on first down here. This one deep for Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards.
This game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again. First and goal. Hall ought to give up the middle. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount. He got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Love from the gun. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on second and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
Jackson now. He gets it complete to Harris. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Here's Jackson to throw. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Jackson will throw again. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, that was one that I kind of saw coming, Charles. That free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
Now Hall to start the drive. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. To the 30 and no further. Razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Taking it about the 16. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down 34-31. A little under a minute 50 remaining. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. Jackson. Connecting with Andrews. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers.
A gain of 9 yards.
Here's Jackson. Finds his man over the middle. It's likely. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
And New York set to take the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, They now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters. Every 4 games and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they